Hi, my name is Vernanda Anugerah. Putra, my metric number is 18510, and I'm going to show you how to differentiate this equation in terms of partial derivative in 4 different ways. So the first thing that we have to do is to differentiate this equation based in regards to x. So we know the differentiation of xy in regards to x is equals to y, since the differentiation of x is 1, and then the differentiation of 2x is equals to 2, and since we regard 2y as an equation, so this becomes 0, so it's plus 0, and we're not going to write plus 0, so the differentiation of this equation in regards to x is equal to y plus 2. So now we have to differentiate this equation in regards to y, and we know that the differentiation of xy in regards to y is equals to x, and since we differentiate this as in it's the same as in as a constant, not equation, as a constant, this will be 0. So we're not going to write that, and 2y, since we know the derivative of 2y is equals to 2. So the derivative of x plus 2 is equal to 2. Let me write that down. X plus 2. So now we know, now we have to differentiate this equation in regards to x first, and then afterwards the remainder, the result, we have to differentiate but in regards to y. So let's do that. We know that h of x, and the differentiate of this equation in regards to x is equals to y plus 2. So we know that we have to differentiate this equation in regards to y. So since this is a constant, this derivative is equals to 0. And this differentiation of y is equals to 1. So we know that h of xy is equals to 1. The same thing goes like this. We have to differentiate this equation in regards to y first, then afterwards differentiate that equation, that remainder equation in regards to x. So we know that h of y is equals to x plus 1 plus 2. Sorry, can't read that. X plus 2. Now we have to differentiate this equation in regards to x. So we know that since this is a constant, this will be 0. Since this is 1, since this is only x, this will become 1. So we know that h of yx is equals to 1. So that's how you differentiate this equation in 4 different ways in terms of partial derivative.